Hi sweet friends, and welcome to my weekly vlog. Popping in to share with you my Sunday outfit of the day. This cute little animal print thrifted dress that I got at probably $2.50. Some Steve Madden shoes that I got at Marshall's on clearance. They're super cute and they're a good little winter shoe instead of just a summer sandal. Brought y'all over here to the tripod to share with you what I have on jewelry wise and that. So the shoes that I shared with y'all, I got them at Marshall's on clearance for $26, which is a really good price for a Steve Madden shoes. They can be very spendy. Well, I say very spendy. They can be in the $60 range. Here they say they were $58, and I believe that would probably be exactly how much they would be if you purchased them over at Dillard's. I think this is the third week with this Tickle Me Elmo by Wet n Wild lip gloss on. It's just basic and is a really nice shine. It has a little tingle to it. I love it. And then today I chose this Rebecca Minkoff perfume. It's a very nice fragrance. I got it for a great price at actually I think I got this in New England at either TJ Maxx or Marshall's, so that was good. And then I'm trying out this new gilded vanilla. I don't really like vanilla, but I've seen the trend. I've heard of it before, like layering your perfumes, which sometimes I do that. But my daughter was telling me that you put like on a vanilla lotion and then you put a perfume over the top of that. So I tried that this morning. So we'll see how it does. I want to order me some new perfumes. I've seen the brand Ocha has been all over my Facebook, and I found a few fragrances on there that I would like to try. I haven't gotten any new fragrances in a while. So we'll see if I do that. If I, as Sweet Sadie J would say, if I pull the trigger and order some perfumes. Anyway, I'm going to head to church. One of the first videos that I did during Vlogmas was Temu hauls. I purchased this for $2.99. It's like for leggings. You can put 10 of them on one hanger. And so I've kind of let today get away from me. It's Sunday. And I want to get a few things done. It's like already after 6. So I thought, you know what? Let's do some of this organizing. Here is my leggings section in the closet. So I'm going to take down 10 pairs and let's see how it goes. Here are 10 pair. Let's get them put on these Temu hangers and see how it does. I put the ones that I wear the most often in the front. The ones that I only wear like if we're going to go on vacation and I need a lot of set of clothes here in the back. All of them are Victoria's Secret. Let's see how it goes. Did free up some room. I don't know if I like this mess though that left. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to do one for tonight. I'm going to live with it for a little bit and see how it does. I could do my sweatpants. I don't know if those little clippies are strong enough for sweatpants. The thing about it is these Victoria's Secret leggings have that little side pocket, which makes them really thick and kind of hard to get on that little clip up there. And hung up some more leggings. These are all the leggings that I have. So didn't quite fill up the hoe rack. I just don't know if I can stand the mess. I thought maybe I could put it over here. We'll see. But that's all I'm going to do for tonight. At least I did some. The coat hangers. Took down 9 of them out of the closet. After I showed y'all the closet, I wasn't going to do anything else this evening. But then I decided, you know what? Let's clean out the little console here on the couch. And so I did. I got it kind of cleaned out in there. And then in there, I like to keep pens and little things to write on and paper clips. Me and my granddaughter, when she was little, we would play games. So her games are in there. Just a miscellaneous toothpicks, some writing pads. We loved to do these Mad Libs when she was little. So this is everything that is going back into the console. Here's everything. I don't organize it, put back in here so I can find everything. And then what I didn't show y'all that was in the drawer were a lot of papers. So these are all little YouTube papers where I jot down things on them. And then about 5 months, well, all of these receipts were in this drawer, and about 5 months were organized and 4 months were not. So I got them all organized by month and date. And so those are ready for tax season. Anyway, got that done. That has been bothering me for about 4 months. Today I'm here at John's Nails and Spa. Let's head in and get a manicure and a pedicure. Well, I want to get my nails taken off and a pedicure. I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but my nails look like they're being held on by Silly Putty. You see how brown they are? That is horrible. They got to come off. I really got these for the cruise, but I got them refilled again. But no, I've had enough. Here's my pedicure. I don't wear my Birkenstocks very often, but I decided to wear them today. And here is my manicure. Glad to get those overlays off of my nails and be back to my regular fingernails. This morning I made a little Dollar Tree breakfast, if you will. I had picked up some of these Pillsbury Homestyle biscuits. You just add water. They're little drop biscuits. I purchased this country style sausage gravy. You cook this in the microwave for 45 seconds. I end up putting it in for another 30 seconds to get it really good and heated through. Here are the biscuits. It said on the package 12 to 14 biscuits. They must have been teeny tiny biscuits. I was able to make 8 good sized biscuits and fry me up 2 over easy eggs. Here's my breakfast all plated up. Some good old over easy eggs with the little cracked black pepper and some sausage gravy and biscuits. It is now New Year's Day and I have some family coming over, so I'm going to cook. I'm going to cook a black-eyed pea cabbage smoked sausage soup. So I have 2 different sausages. I'm going to use half a link. I can freeze the other halves and use those for something else. Some garlic, some onion. I'm going to make some cornbread with some cream style corn in it. Black-eyed peas, some rotel, cabbage, a bell pepper, some tomatoes, and sausage. So I already have part of the sausage cooking. And I'm going to use my stock pot that I got with my Costco pots and pans that I never used it before. So I'm going to use that. Here is my sausage pre-cooking. This is half of a link. And I have these onions as well. I bought these on clearance at H-E-B for next to nothing. And I froze them. They were already chopped. I mean, how much better can you get than that? And they were, you know, like $1 for a container of them. Made 4 small containers. So I'm going to defrost that and put it in my soup. I packaged it on a 6/24/24. My sausage cooked up, and now I am sauteing my onions in the drippings from the sausage. I'm going to put some of these cherub tomatoes in the soup, but I have the rotel, so I'm just going to put these in the freezer. I like to just roll them up, put them in the freezer, and then I have them for things like soups, Spanish rice, or whatever. And I don't have any in the freezer, so instead of using them in the soup, I think I'll just stick them in the freezer for another day. Here's what I have. So I have the 2 black-eyed peas, the rotel, garlic. That is the onion, and there is the sauteed onion. I have all the drippings for the sausage, and now I'm going to cut up my cabbage. Here's my cabbage all cut up. I did get a little thing of cabbage. I did not want a whole big old head of cabbage. So I got a tiny one. This is my go-to seasoning. This tomato bouillon with chicken flavor. So delicious. I forgot to add chicken broth. It's about an hour and a half before everyone gets here. So I'm going to put the soup on like a medium heat and let it start simmering. I'm not going to put the sausage in until the last. I'm not sure how much bouillon I use. I just used what was left. So maybe, I don't know, maybe half a tablespoon. Season with your heart. To share with y'all, first thing this morning, I did make some brownies. These are from a brownie mix from the Dollar Tree. I have a video on how I make these, and if I remember, I will definitely link it down below for y'all. Last but not least is some Texas style cornbread. You need the cornbread mix, some milk, some eggs, and I'm going to add some cream style corn. My cornbread all mixed up. I used about half a can or a little more of the cream style corn. And today was a great day that I had this milk on the shelf because I forgot I needed milk for my cornbread. So that shelf-stable milk from the Dollar Tree comes in. Here the brownies, good gravy. They're all different sizes. I laughed so hard as I was cutting them up. A good thing my family's the one that's eating them and they won't judge me. I do cut all the edges off. Nobody wants a hard edge, and I immediately cut that off. Here's my soup. It is very delicious, and my little cornbread and a Coke. The soup was absolutely delicious. The cornbread, and not so much. I'm not sure what happened to the cornbread, but it was not very delicious, honestly. I had a little extra time, so I thought I would clean out these two cabinets. In the first cabinet, some linens, some candlesticks, chargers, some placemats, more linens, and my garden books. So let's see. I don't know if any of this will leave out of the cabinet, but at least want to organize it a little bit. All of my tapered candles. A lot of these I got at the Dollar Tree, as you can see. They had some really nice ones last year. They could have had them this year. I'm not sure. But I got several colors because these can be pretty pricey if you get them at like Walmart or so. This is one I picked up at the thrift store for 25 cents. So I know I want to wrap these individually. Is where it's just where they're not touching so they don't bang up. These red ones were like that too in this large piece of paper, but it was torn. So I need to do something a little different there. All of the candles organized. I went through the linen. So of course I'm going to keep all the doilies. Those are fun for holidays. These items I got in a pack for $2 at the thrift store. These are just like onesies. These are 2 little finger towels. They're actually brand new, or new old stock, if you will. And these are just some little small, or a little small pillowcase and some more pillowcases. So I think all of these items I'm going to donate. I have no use for them. They're not family, like heirlooms or anything of that nature. Donate them back. Now there are these sweet little pillowcases, and I don't think I'm ready to let them go. They were in that $2 bag. Then I'm going to keep these. And then there is this pack of white napkins that was also in that $2 bag. And I think I'll keep these as well. These are just 2 white tablecloths. And these are 2 of the white curtains. They are Threshold. I got these at Dirt Cheap. I bought them several years ago. I have these curtains throughout all of my house. So I did purchase extra while they were at Dirt Cheap for really reduced price. And I also got the tablecloths as well, because these are good either for a tablecloth, or you can also use them for material, like if you wanted to make chair covers or anything like that. So these I'm going to put in the dirty clothes to be washed. Here are a few things that are just going to stay in the cabinet. These are the feet to this china cabinet. I have it here on the buffet. This is the hardware to the buffet, the original hardware. This is something my grandmother made. She has like, these are like her napkins. She had a bonnet. I don't know where her bonnet's at, but she's been living in this china cabinet. Even when my grandmother had the china cabinet, I remember this little girl being in there. She's like sitting on a bottle of soap. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's cute because it's something my grandmother made. And then these hurricane glass have been in that cabinet. So these few things I'm putting right back in where they came from. I have this cardboard, a magazine holder. I think I got it at Dirt Cheap. I have several of them. I'm just not quite sure where they are, but I found this one. I think it'll be perfect for now, at least, to hold my candlesticks. Emptied out the other side drawer. I don't know what you call it. I had a gray tablecloth. This goes on my kitchen table for like the winter time, but I haven't used it. Some more vintage linen that I got at the thrift store. I love doilies. My grandmother loved doilies. Catherine loves doilies. Got them for 80 cents at Dirt Cheap. Here's some paper placemats. I had all of my chargers in there, which is fine. That should be where they're at. I have this table runner. I'll probably donate that. Kind of not my vibe anymore. And then I had some more napkins. Look at these. Isn't that cute? They're all like that, and they're starched. And then I have these pretty yellow ones that I love to have during Easter time and spring. Next thing to clean out is this bottom drawer. It's just a miscellaneous catch-all drawer. Here's what I pulled out of that drawer. So some more hardware to the buffet. Those need to go with Christmas. These liners go with a basket. I'm just not sure where the basket's at or what basket it was. Some more napkins. These were little decor. Actually, they're from the Dollar Tree. They were squishies. So we'll throw all of that away. They're old now. Some little things that I thrifted that I no longer want. Some little cupcake stands. Probably go ahead and donate all of those items right there. Probably donate that as well. These were things that I purchased from the thrift store. The ring bearer's pillow from my mom's wedding. A variety of napkin rings that I've purchased at Hobby Lobby. You know, 90% off. Little wooden candle holder at their store. More napkin rings. These all here were my grandmother's. Here's this Vogue poster book. I purchased this from our minister's wife before they moved, and I've always just thought it was beautiful. Anyway, so got that. I have a little baggie full of things that were my mom's. It's got her name on it. This was my mom's. And then some things that were my grandmother's. My grandmother's, or two pair of my grandmother's glasses. And then some things that I like to keep down here for decorating my seasonal Christmas tree. So that's what this bag is for. My the bonnet that goes on the little doll that I shared with y'all that my grandmother made. And then some loose light candles, if I didn't already say that before. Plates. I love these kind of things with the little cups. So I purchase them when I see them, and I shouldn't because I haven't used these in a long time. But a little fan, a seashell. I got these to do like an aerial party with my granddaughter. I never got to do that. And then a leaf for fall. I need to remember these items are in here. We have used these. These are real cute to do like carrots and celery in that, and then put ranch down on the bottom. I believe we used these at one of our themed parties one year. So this needs to stay down here for decorating the every season tree. I'm not sure I'm going to put those at. Those are the little tiny pillowcases. Here's everything that I'm going to send to the thrift store. These are little plate hangers that were my grandmother's, so I need to keep those. Look at this big old. These were the, she painted china. Let's see. Let me zoom in. She painted lots of beautiful china. And when she would display her stuff, she would put it on these large plate holders. Here's what I am throwing away. These and this is a really pretty glass vase, but it's sheared off. And yeah, I think it's best just to go ahead and throw it away. Also in that middle drawer are these little boxes, and they have different pieces of jewelry or an assortment of things in them. And I just told y'all I was named after my grandmother. This was her little tag. When she would make something, she would sew one of these into the art, you know, the piece of clothes or whatever it was. Yeah, I was named after my grandmother. One of the boxes has this little note and this little ring. The little note says, "This was Mama's ring, a present to her from Papa, not their wedding ring. It was on her after death. He didn't believe in set rings. She let Josie wear it. Mama usually wore this ring to save her wedding ring. You can see it had been much worn." So they buried her with her wedding band on, and this is the ring that she wore the most. Very thin little ring. And Josie was my grandmother's sister. We called her Aunt Jo. This box here had this little note that my grandmother wrote, and it says, "These were Mamie's. The large watch chain belonged to our father." So Mamie being her grandmother, and the chain in there was her dad's. Would y'all be interested in going through these one day? They're really cool. I mean, they're cool to me because, of course, they belong to my family. But I just wonder if y'all would be interested in maybe going through this little box right here. I know this box right here has her graduation cards, the kind that you have made that have your name you include in your graduation invitations. Let me know if y'all would like to look through that little box right there. A little bit of organizing and decluttering, and we have much improved areas here. And here, they look so much better. I'm glad I spent the little bit of time to get them all cleaned out and organized a little bit better. Put back in the pillowcases because I'm not sure where I'm going to put those yet. I put back in here the Christmas things that I need. And over here, a mangy extension cord because I need that when I film grocery hauls in the kitchen, and this is the ideal place to hold it. I am down to the last few days of getting to enjoy my Christmas decor. So just relaxing, listening to the crackle of the fireplace there on the TV. I have a candle going that smells like a Christmas tree. My Christmas tree is lit. It's just so peaceful. How many of y'all enjoy just sitting down and just being quiet, sitting still, and just enjoying the time? Chit chat time. Have a few things to chit chat about. It's fixing to get cold weather here in Texas. I know if you're north of me, you're probably already getting cold weather. My neighbor got us something that we haven't had before. These faucet protectors. Usually we use like insulated insulation for piping, but he found these, so he bought two of them for me. And you just slip them right on, and or they draw, and they just tighten up here, and they get tight. Yep. Oh. Anyway, I'll have to do them, but that'll be easier than fabricating a piece of insulation into a cap to put over the faucets. We do need to get out there probably tomorrow, or we being I, and insulate my pipes. There's not very many, thank goodness, that are exposed to the elements. What else? The internet here has been horrible. I actually went to town to download some videos for y'all. And I stopped in at Taco Bell and I filmed a whole little segment about Taco Bell and using their app and the coupons and all the things. And no volume, none. I think because my phone was connected to the car and I didn't realize it. In fact, in the last video, when I was in the last weekly vlog, I had talked to y'all about the rims and now how when I was driving to the dealership to pick up the new rim for my car, I saw a sign on the side of the road that said, don't stop praying or keep praying, something like that. And so I drove that way. And again, I did a whole spiel about the sign and no volume on the video. So I didn't get back over there and I deleted the 2 videos that I did there while I was eating. But at the end of this video, I will include a clip of that sign. I think it says don't stop praying or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to include that at the end so y'all can see that sign. It's just kind of on the side of the road. I don't know. It was surprising to see it for one thing. And then it was so appropriate because I was going through, you know, some worrisome or could have potentially been a worrisome situation. But I did keep praying. And when I saw that sign, I kept praying and everything worked out great. So if you've been watching my videos, y'all know I've been posting our Disney cruise videos. We had an amazing time. What a great vacation that was. That was our last vacation for 2024. I wanted to share with y'all some of the things that we picked up at the pharmacy in Mexico. So in Mexico, you don't necessarily have to have a prescription per se. And so we did want to pick up a few things like prepper type items to have in the house just in case. So amoxicillin, 500 milligram amoxicillin. This is a good one to have. 965 pesos. I'm not sure how much that equivalates to. These weren't that much. We actually got these, or I actually got the medicine that I picked up in Progresso, and it was considerably cheaper than it was in Cozumel. So I got 2 of these, one for me, one to share, and then this is a 2% antibiotic cream. Works great on cuts, scratches, all kinds of things. I love that. And I got one of these. This was $6 US in Progresso. It was closer to 19 in Cozumel. Big price difference. And I was glad to have picked that up. So, but my niece did not get her medicine in Cozumel. My niece did not get her medicine in Progresso. She ended up getting some medicine in Cozumel. And don't just buy the medicine from the first store that you see, especially in Cozumel, because there was a big price difference between the shops and not all of them had the same thing. So if you're looking for something specific, go to several of them. One of the guys suggested this one. This is a cream. A couple of family members have eczema and psoriasis. They said this is a very good cream for that. So they do use this one, and I'm going to give them this one to try to see if this is better when they have like a little flare up. And I can't remember how much these were, but these were just some, you know, we didn't get anything illegal or anything, you know, horrible, but these were just some of the medicines that we went ahead and picked up while we were there. The amoxicillin probably, you know, most important. Anyway, so there's that. I just wanted to share those with you. Yeah. What else? Did I say the internet's been bad here? Oh yeah, I did. That's why I went to Taco Bell earlier. I went into town to download as many videos as I could for the week. It's been horrible. It's like spinning. And you cannot do two things at one time. Don't you dare have the TV going and try to use your phone, or have your laptop going and try to use your phone. No way. And we pay AT&T for high-speed internet, fiber. Must be having an issue. I even ran like a speed test on mine, a connection test for my phone, restarted my phone, all the troubleshooting, and nothing. I'm just going to go through my list. So the closet, y'all saw me putting all of my leggings on those new coat hangers that I got at Temu. I never got back to that. I moved on about 10 other projects since then. So they're still like you found them. Or like you saw them, rather. The biscuits and gravy that I made in this video, they were delicious. That gravy from the Dollar Tree, really good. New Year's Day, I'm still eating on that soup. It is so good. Like, I eat it for like breakfast and lunch. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna go to Taco Bell for supper, because I've been eating on it ever since. I didn't intend to do any cleaning and decluttering. It just kind of happened. And when I do cleaning and decluttering and I want to kind of kick off, I want to do areas that are smaller to kind of get into the groove. That's why I picked the buffet, because it was literally three drawers, or 2 cabinets and 1 drawer. So it's really a condensed area, and I don't have to feel overwhelmed. So that's why I did those. Y'all saw I got them pretty narrowed down. There's quite a few areas that I'd like to go through this year. We'll see what I get to. So that's what I have wrote down here to chit chat with y'all about. I did read these. I got these Judy Blume books, and it took a little bit of time to read. This one is Iggy's House. This one is very much a older teenager and young adult content. This book is dealing with prejudice. Yes. And in the front of the books, it kind of gives you a list, and it says, where does it say Iggy's House? I'm not sure. Anyway, it tells you what the audience is for the books. So don't just grab Judy Blume and then you're going to hand it to your, 8-year-old granddaughter to read. Make sure you read them first. These were good too. Little funny, super quick reads. The one in the middle in the green the one in the middle is a green kangaroo. This is a fun little read. This one would be great for your 8-year-old granddaughter. And then a Freckle Juice. That one was pretty good. I don't know where it falls out in. See here down the bottom it says picture books and storybooks. That green kangaroo one that I just shared with you is in that section. So that is safe for little ones. Anyway, just be mindful if you can. Read your book before you hand it out and make sure it's appropriate. That is it, guys. That is all for this week's vlog. I've gotten a lot done. I've been at home most of the week. Today is Friday. The last time I went out was on Monday when I went to get groceries for New Year's Day. And I went out this afternoon. So almost all week, 5 days I've been here at the house. And I don't have one bit of problem with that. I enjoy being at home. That is it, guys. That is all for this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Become part of my friends here on YouTube. And I will see each of you in my next video. Bye, guys.